delivers quality. So in order to control and manage the processes, we need people. Those people are nothing but the employees, or you call them the managers. And quality philosophy we discussed. Deming's philosophy. What is Deming's philosophy? Anybody remember the Deming's viewpoint of quality? I explained yesterday. Am I correct or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Tell me now, what did Deming say about quality? Any feature of the product that satisfies the customer or enhances the customer satisfaction is called quality. How many of you enjoyed the song played today before commencing the training program? Do you like songs from movies? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if you say yes, then I will prefer to play some songs during tea break, during commencing of the program, while in concluding the program, because you liked it, isn't it? Because you like it, so I play some songs, nothing wrong in it. This is whose viewpoint it is? Deming's viewpoint. Am I right? Who is Deming? A famous quality guru from USA, Edward Deming. What is Duran's viewpoint? Fitness for the purpose. What is Takuchi's viewpoint? Takuchi talks about the loss a product may cause when it is, shipped to the society. Are you able to recall our discussion yesterday we had about Takuchi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
But none of you are speaking out when I recall the same thing. What is the viewpoint of Philip Crosby? Can somebody talk about Philip Crosby's viewpoint? According to Philip Crosby, what is quality?
The cultural environment should be the main.
Very good. Very good. See, I want people to open the mouth and speak. Why are you able to speak? You are able to think. That is why you are able to speak. If you are not able to speak, you know what is the problem? You are not able to think. Fundamentally, there is a problem. If you think, you will speak. If you speak, you will be able to take action. If you take action, you will start seeing the results. Am I correct? So your results comes only when you start talking. When you then only you will take actions. If you don't even talk, then you can't even take any action, right? Very good point. So quality from Philip Crosby's point of view is quality is the result of carefully constructed culture. Now there are 40 people here. Is that all of you are creating a good culture in the training program? Are you all willing to create a good culture in the training program?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And now I want you to tell me, if you say you are interested in creating a good culture in the training program, what you need to do? What are you supposed to do to create a great culture right now? And what are you supposed to do to create a bad culture right now? Let us discuss for 2-3 minutes. Tell me, when will you say the culture that is in our training program is fantastic? What are we need to do? Can somebody help me with the points? Do you understand my question? Many of time, I doubt whether you people understand my English or not. Right? I studied only Tamil medium up to my 10th standard. Right? So I doubt my English whether I speak correctly or not. Do you get my point? What are we supposed to do to create a great culture in any place? Let us say right now in the training program. What we need to do? We need to keep silence.
Listen accordingly and reply.
Listen. Okay. One thing is we must listen carefully. Very good. All of you should listen carefully. Very good. One thing I take it granted. Is it good enough? Is it good enough? What else we need to do?
Interact with the listener, sir. Speaker, sir.
Incorporate.
Interacting with speaker, sir.
Interact. Yeah, you interact with the speaker. Very good. Interact because it's already online, virtual. I know it's very important that we have some interaction to keep going. Very good. Beautiful point. What else can be done? So Abdul Rahman told, listening. Very good. Now Jawahar told we must interact. And now only Abdul Rahman and Jawahar is trying to create a culture. But culture is not
We need
created
to be active, sir.
Try to be active. Now Siddhartha is saying, sir, try to be more active. See, culture is created by a lot of people. Culture is created by a group, never by an individual. For individual, it is it is their character. But for group, it is a culture. And now the third important point. Very good. Be active. Active, interactive, and then listen. What else? What else can be done? That's all? No, you're not able to add anything? Right. You can ask questions like, the interaction. You can discuss anything that we had yesterday, or you can discuss, more interaction. Good. If you are not doing that, automatically bad culture will develop. So what is artisan era? Can somebody tell me what is artisan era? You said active, we need to interact, we need to listen, right? So what is artisan era? See, are you all seriously interested in learning something new? Or no, you just want to spend your time here. You wanted to learn, right? Yesterday I explained everything. I explained, so I took a lot of time to explain you. Now one of you tell me what is artisan era? Answer is here. I'm not keeping any exam now. I'm not conducting any exam. I'm asking a question. At the same time, I'm showing the answer. I only want to understand whether you understood my explanation or not.
Sir, the quality is dependent on single person talent.
Quality is dependent on
Single person talent.
the skill of the craftsman. Whoever is working, that is called artisan era. Then what is interchangeable parts? What is interchangeable parts? What do you mean by concept of interchangeability?
Manufacturing the products in different places and assembling in the same place.
Very good. I manufacture a product from different places. I manufacture a product using different machines, but I can assemble any combination of product. I assemble any combination, still my product quality is great. This is called what? Concept of interchangeability. So only Balaji is answering all my questions. I want everybody. And now, what is the era called as? When industry started using gauges, go gauge and no go gauge, what is that era called as? Or what is it specifically called as?
Sensors and all. Quality control.
It's called quality control. It is called quality control. See here, quality control. And then what is the contribution of Ford? They created an assembly line model. What is the difference, assembly line model and the old traditional model?
So in old traditional model, the worker should go and work with the workpiece, sir. In the new current modern tradition, in modern times, the workpiece will come to the worker, and it will after finishing the work, the workpiece will move, sir. Another workpiece will come to into the hands of a worker, sir. So
Very
there is
good.
no need of movement of workers, sir.
Very good, very good. So this is called Ford assembly line. So the Ford assembly line model and quality control. This evolution is called Industry 2.0, right? And then what is Industry 3.0? Introduction of just in time. Introduction of just in time. Which country introduced the just in time philosophy? Is it India? Japan. Japan introduced just in time. And today we call just in time manufacturing is today it is known as a different name. How many of you remember? Yesterday I told.
Lean.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. That is today now called as lean philosophy, right? So ultimately lean is focusing on just in time manufacturing. Manufacture only when there is a demand. If there is no demand, don't manufacture. If students are not interacting, there is no need to teach them more. Am I correct? Am I correct or not? Are we doing just JIT here also? You want to learn, then you will be taught. If you don't want to learn, no demand means no manufacturing, right? So that is JIT. And now which company introduced the Six Sigma?
Motorola, sir.
Motorola. Motorola was in which country?
USA, sir.
US, sir.
Very good, right? You remember very correctly. And now what is the focus of lean? What is the focus of lean? Is it on efficiency or effectiveness?
Efficiency, sir. When demand is there,
Efficiency. So what is the focus of Six Sigma? What is the focus of Six Sigma? Efficiency or effectiveness?
Effectiveness, sir.
Effectiveness. So it's important. We must understand the difference between effectiveness and efficiency. Now, can one of you differentiate? Explain the difference between effectiveness and efficiency. What is the difference?
Sir, effectiveness is creating the impact on the product which we are producing, manufacturing, sir.
Okay.
The
Very good.
efficiency is the speed and improvement which we what to say.
Very good, Javagar. See, I really want to appreciate Javagar and Abdur, Balaji, and a few others, right? See, it is not that you must know the answer, to talk. You can talk even without, whether you know the answer fully or know the answer partly. Even if have some doubt with the answer, then also you can talk. But you cannot be wrong. Please understand. If you are participating properly, you cannot be wrong. Whatever Javagar is telling is all correct, but still he is close to the answer. But I really appreciate you can learn only in that manner. So what is that we discussed yesterday? Effectiveness means whatever the customer wants, I deliver the same. Am I right? Customer expects certain features in my product. So I will give him a product with the same features. This is called what? Effectiveness. So customer will buy my product. If there is no effectiveness in my business, in my process, and I supply a product, where some of the features are not fulfilled, customer will reject my product. Am I correct? Customer will reject my product. So if you are allowing your customer to reject a product, that means you are ineffective. How many of you understand effectiveness? If the customer cannot find a reason to reject your product, you are 100% effective. Am I correct or not?
yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, there is no defect in the product. Absolutely, there is no defect in the product. That is called the effectiveness. We discuss for 3 hours, and everything we discuss, you understand. Now the program is effective. But the problem what we are experiencing here is the efficiency. We discuss less over a longer period of time. We discuss less over a longer period of time. Though we are effective, we are not efficient. Similarly, though you are producing world-class product, but your manufacturing cost is so high, as a result, you don't get any profit. Your manufacturing cost is so high, as a result, your profit is marginal. So effectiveness is there, but efficiency is not there. Now the consequence is your profit is very low. But when you have effectiveness, you also have efficiency. What will be the advantage? What will be the result? Your profit will be maximum. Am I correct or not? Sollungappa, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in any business, your customer should be happy and your business also should be happy. Customer wants quality, business wants profit. So quality is the result of your effectiveness and profit is the result of your efficiency. Am I correct? You all understand? Quality is the result of your effectiveness and profit is the result of your efficiency. So we need both effectiveness and efficiency. If you strive to achieve both, your approach is called operational excellence. Your approach is called operational excellence. Right. So quality principles, yesterday we discussed, we should be customer focused. Yeah, we should be customer focused. We should be process centric and we should have a system approach, and then we should be data driven or fact driven. So this video you have seen, and now we are on certain new content now, and see here.